How's it going, everybody? This is Eddie, and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Looks like we're sitting here in our desert in the rain underneath the Wolfman's sky thing. This is the desert that I was originally checking out for that town to go that I was talking about. And it was unfortunate that it was so small and there was this hill smack dab in the middle of it. And I ended up raiding one of these, and I found another one in a different village, long time ago. Oh, just shut up, skeleton. And anyways, I decided that I would, that's right here. That I would just use the TNT to blow it up, and then I clean it up. And now this took forever. This took a really long time, but I did dig straight through it. There's no cave or anything. So that's good. And I'll continue to do so over the next few days until the desert is clear and this place looks flat. I'd like to make the terrain completely flat, so even like the difference between here and here not gonna happen. I will dig out sand from the hill, keep it around. Oh, okay, never mind. Keep it around until it's time to flatten out the rest. Now don't worry, just wait till the rain stops in a second, but first I just want to catch you up to speed on what I've been doing since last time, and then I'll show you what we will be doing. So this is how much charcoal I've built up, which is nice. It's a lot of charcoal. And what to show you next? I guess there's only one real logical next step. Alright, now we'll stay out of the rain so we can turn this back up. So, I brought the track back on over here, put it on top of a hopper, then I used my entire iron supply to make this, which I'm sure is a little confusing because it's not even close to being done, so it's hard to say what it is. Let me just dig this out once while I talk. So, we have the charcoal machine, and yes, charcoal can be used for many things, like furnaces and, cooking things and torches, I think. And so there's many uses for that excess of charcoal, but I had one grand idea in general that stemmed from the fact that I found a way to sort items. I didn't find it, I found it online. Nice, convenient, simple item sorting system. And so then I thought, well, when you branch mine, there's pretty much a few items that you get in bulk, and besides cobblestone, this is those items. And two of those, the two ores that stay as ores, you need to cook. And you use coal to cook, but there's some other things I'm sure that you would probably want to cook up too. Nothing's coming to mind. Well, there's food, I guess. But anyways, and then there's we'll have to still dig space for the miscellaneous chests. But still, we have, everything that you would get, all the valuables that you would get from branch mining. And like I said, there's going to be a way to weed out the miscellaneous, but so what this is the beginnings of the item sorting system. Now, it's not done yet because I ran out of iron. Since then, I've collected quite a bit of iron caving. But the important thing to know is that if you ignore this here with the redstone, which we'll talk about at the end of the episode, is that in this hopper, this hopper, this hopper, this hopper, this hopper, this hopper is where the items are going to go and drain into. So for most of them, they feed straight down, straight over into the chest, or trap chest, which I can't access. There we go. Do they both say chest? Does one of them say trap chest? Well, that's a little laggy, but that's okay. But for these two, they head over and go straight into this furnace. Now here's this quagmire here with the ravine, which I haven't... Maybe I did explore it. I haven't explored the upper part of it. I haven't really lit it all up. It's not completely safe, but that's okay. And as you can see up under here is the underneath side of the charcoal machine. So I'm going to bring it down and then use that to feed these two furnaces, and I have a really interesting system on how to do that. And I just realized that I think I'm actually going to have to lower these chests down one more level and add a bunch more hoppers. So that's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for right now, I'm just going to walk down here. Normally we wouldn't be taking this route ourselves at all, but it's kind of convenient. We don't have to go out in the rain again. We end up okay, well, I'll sort this issue out and get right back to you. Alright, I'm back. Just noticed that Wolfman joined, and we are on Bukkit now. I should have mentioned that because I set up the buy craft thing automatically get whitelisted when you donate, as well as there's 2 new packages to buy, one of which is a horse breeder kit, and the other one is a diamond armor and sword kit. So if people want to jump start their way onto the server, they're more than welcome. But so this down here is what I did. I've thrown some things together. If you remember, this is where I said we were gonna go down to a branch mine. So I've thrown some decorations around again to make it look like the mine shaft. This one has a support beam supporting another support beam, which I kinda liked. And this is just pretty much going straight down with the cave down to where I'm branch mining over here. Nothing over here, but just I have a few branches, and I haven't really decided how far I want each branch to go. But I have a new diamond pick that I just threw 1 level on, since I'm not really prepared for getting a full enchanting table. Still building up those cows, and it'll be pretty quick after that because I definitely have enough reeds already. So with that, we're going to do a little bit of branch mining. Now I know that's horrible, but that's only because it's horribly boring, but the only reason why we're going to do the branch mining right now is because I have to talk a little bit about something, so it's going to be a little vloggy, but it should only last like 1 or 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on to using what we just got in the branch mining, as well as through the extreme amounts of caving. Basically the only 2 things I've done while playing, and I've played quite a bit, is I dig out that desert and cave. And we're gonna build some more hoppers, and we're gonna get the item sorting portion done and test it out. Or not done, but we're gonna get it as much done as possible. I do need many more diamonds, which is why I'm branch mining. But I do need many more diamonds to actually get it ready. Need to have like 22 to have just the sorting part prepared, or something like that. But anyways, so what we're going to talk about is how well the Feed the Beast Friday stream went. Which, if you look at it in certain ways, it went well, and in other ways it didn't go very well. So, allow me to explain. One way that it went well is that it gave me a lot of information about my followers on Twitch, which is useful to have. So, we never went above, when we stream the normal PvP games, we kind of hover at around 60 to, I'm going to widen it and say 50 to 80. Now that's a really wide range of viewers at one time, but I would say we probably hovered around 60. And then when we did the Feed the Beast, which is a completely new area of Minecraft from the PvP games, where you guys can't really join me. You can participate in the chat still, of course, but you can't join me in the game. You know, it's not the same content as it is every day. We never went above 20 viewers at once, so in that way it was a failure because people didn't want to watch, which is fine. I mean, it's understandable. It's not exactly what they signed on board for. And I get that. So, it's good to know, which is why I think if I continue Feed the Beast Fridays, it will only be Fridays, and it might not even be for the entire Friday. It might be a halfway through thing and then switch over to the normal stuff. Now, that being said, I think it's important for us to try to pull. So the Minecraft viewer community is very broad. I mean, there are people who want to watch the PvP games. There are people who want to watch survival Let's Plays who don't like Feed the Beast or any mod pack. And there are people who want to watch the mod packs. People who like texture packs. People who don't like texture packs. People who, just want to see someone build something in Voxel Sniper that looks amazing. Other people who don't care what you build as long as you answer their every question in chat. It's different strokes, different folks. Very wide variety. And right now, we're pretty narrow in the Twitch channel. I can't speak right now. Twitch channel, we're pretty narrow. We have people who want to watch the PvP servers that they can come and play. And that's great. I'm glad. And I'm glad that we have as many of those people as we do. For sure. But I think it's also important that if we want to grow as a channel, and also if we want to be seen as a streaming, to broaden our community in the sense where it's not just, I mean, I was getting people saying you hide in the same spots when you play hide and seek every time, and you go grab the same chests when you play survival games every time, and it's true, I do. I have it's just the way that I play those things, and I also don't, without the chat there, I don't enjoy playing these things. The reason why I started playing them is because I thought that a lot of people would really enjoy. Actually, I was playing hardcore survival exclusively, and I mentioned, oh look, I have the old MineZ server here, and I joined it, and someone said you should play Smash, and I said why not play around, and someone said can I join? I said of course you can join. And then that is kind of the first time I had ever played these PvP games. Oh, not that, I want a shovel. Oh yeah, I have some iron. Sweet. First time I had played these PvP games, the first time that I had seen how well that they can be fun and that they're simple and there's no compatibility issues or whatever it is that I was worried about. And so from then on I started playing them quite a bit. And then it became the one and only thing that I did because people enjoyed seeing that title, come play PvP games, which is basically what I name every stream, knew that they can come and participate in a way that you don't get to in most other streams. Great. So, no diamonds yet. So that's what we did, but I would like to tough it out and see if we can slowly pull people from the other portion of the Minecraft community of Feed the Beast, and then here on YouTube is where people can come to get their vanilla, I guess, or possibly on the stream one day a week too. You never know. And eventually, hopefully, we'll be more well-rounded than just, every night you can go check and see if anyone is playing the walls here or something, because that's what you want to do, which is good too, but... So, that's pretty much it for the branch mining. I was really hoping we could just snag a few diamonds while we're here, but it doesn't look like that was in the cards for us today. I don't want to get the water, I don't care. So we're gonna, did we get any iron? Yeah, we got a few iron. It's good for some hoppers, as well as like I said, I kind of got back to the same amount of iron I had before I built that stuff, and I was off camera. But I think the point that I'm trying to make here with the Twitch stuff that I'm telling you about, and then we're done with this, is pecking order of what to play on stream goes PvP games, Feed the Beast, and then vanilla, and that this YouTube here would be for the vanilla. So I don't want people to think that I'm changing, and I'm gonna become, that I'm, you know, starting fresh with Feed the Beast and stuff. No, still sticking with the #1 Feed the Beast games, but just expect it to happen every once in a while because I'd really like to broaden our horizons, I guess. I don't know. But that's it. I'm gonna go cook up this iron. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of hoppers. And then I'm gonna grab a bunch of other supplies that we need, possibly some nether quartz. I did make a nether portal and an enchanting table since last time. And from there, I will meet you back down at that item sorting thing, and I can show you exactly how the system works. And that's pretty much it, so I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, back. And I finished one slice, this first slice here, the coal slice. So, this is our input right here. We're going to put all of our items in here. Then we've got this hopper here, which is facing away from straight down. That's the important part. It's facing this comparator. But I think that's just a good way to put it there. I'll talk about that more in a second. And then we've got this hopper here, which is where we already had, and it's being turned off by this torch. So nothing can flow into, or rather, I guess, the better way to phrase it, because of what's actually happening, is this hopper is not sucking anything out of the hopper above it. Then it leads straight down into this chest, which is for coal, as we already said. So this hopper here has a comparator coming out of it. This is not my design. Let me say that right now. This is not my design. I found this online, recreated it a few times in a few different places, and I just really like it. So, don't give me credit. But this hopper has a comparator coming out of it. So, there's going to be, this redstone is going to be turned on the more items that are inside that hopper. So if we put, let me get the exact number here. If we put 20, if we put a few, just a few in there, you can see that it powers at one power. Then, if we put enough to make it 2 powered in, this one would turn on, which is irrelevant, that doesn't matter. And so would this one. And when that one turns on, it powers the block, which powers the repeater, which powers the block, which turns off the torch, and this starts sucking items out. So we have to get this right at the cusp to be able to start sucking some items out. So there you see it drained a few. It drained 3. And there are 2 in this chest. And then there's going to be 1 in this hopper, I think. Yeah. So, now, what's going to happen is if we put some items in here, let's put in these gold. It starts draining. Now that gold is not coal. So this right here is kind of the filter. It filters out the coal. The coal will get sucked down and stack up right here. Anything else will get passed on in the way that the hopper is pointing. So you can see it ended up there. And right here we have the iron section. So we'll just start. So these right here are where each of the filters are going to go. And then what will end up happening is we'll have the miscellaneous chest end up right down here. So let me actually do that right there just so that we can make it a double chest. And actually I already have a crafting table on me. Just going to go up and use the other one, but no need. So we can add, now if you want to check out this design, I would look for item sorting with the hoppers. We'll see if we have enough hoppers to do this successfully. There we go. Looks like we do. And 7 left over, which we can use for finishing up the other portion of this. But anyways, so the items are going to flow down this line, and if each time, if it's that item that we have, then it will stop and drain out and get sorted. So I saved 22, which I think is the exact number that we need. Yes, I think it is. Oh no, is it not? It might not be. Let me check. No, it's 22, but then there's supposed to be one down in the other hopper. Well, that's alright. I think we're fine. So that's enough to filter. Oh wait, nope, that's not where that goes. This next one here is the redstone one. I just like to click and drag 5 times. That usually does it, and then the correct amount just drains out automatically, and as you can see, it'll end up in that chest. Did we get the coal that was in there? Yeah, we did. Now we do the ores. I forgot. I had to go run and grab some more ore because I forgot to not smelt some of this stuff. Alright, now lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And then diamond, which I don't think, I didn't bring my extras. I don't have nearly enough. So we are gonna pretend as though this one sorts out the, we'll just do cobble, I guess. Well, you know what? That's a bad idea. We will sort out something that. I'm gonna sort out the carrots, which is just a placeholder, so that nothing else gets sucked into there. And grab the extra carrots out of there, as well as. I think there's one more carrot in there. That's fine. It can stay there forever. So. That's good. Now we could test all this stuff in here and throw all this stuff in here and test it out. But depending on if we have enough hoppers, I have a better idea. We need hoppers. Yeah, that stuff stays there. Okay, so, and I don't actually think we're gonna have enough, which is too bad. It's gonna be close. We can totally make enough hoppers. So let's just send this sucker back on down. And we need 2 more hoppers, so that's 2 more chests. That's why I brought all this extra wood, actually. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Great. So, we're just gonna hop down here. Wolfman Cool Dwarf are on. And so remember, this is minus the diamonds, unfortunately, but that's fine. We put all this stuff here. I'm not sure if these chests up here are necessary, but we're done branch mining, so let's toss in some stuff, and just for, oh, not this, not that. That won't get sorted, or that won't get sorted either. We need the other stuff. So I guess this is all we're gonna test it with. Well, it's actually all gonna stack down there anyways, isn't it? So we do that. It's taking forever to drain. Let's help it along by just plopping it straight into here. Anything else? Lapis. Alright, and that's pretty much everything. And then, there we go. And let's hit this button. And we can just walk up the normal way. Oh, did I put any cobble in there? I don't think I did. That's right, we'll just throw cobble into the system manually. to prove that it gets sorted out into the miscellaneous. Come into here, hop down to the bottom, and as you can see, things should be draining through here. Yep, coal's going right now. You can see the items coming out of here. Like I said, let's just throw some cobble in there manually. And so we just saw some coal go through. Here it is right now, finishing getting sorted into the coal chest. Any redstone coming through yet? Not maybe the next to come. Yep, next to come was lapis. And maybe now some redstone comes through. See? Now of course, like I said before, the ores would stop here in the furnace. So, one thing that I realized is that what we're gonna need is to grab the. We'll do this next time, or maybe I'll do this off camera and then just show it to you. But we're gonna need to grab the charcoal from up there, split it into 2 streams. So, and I'll show you how we do that. And then come down here and put 1 stream into this furnace and 1 stream into the other. But if we put a hopper going into this furnace, then this hopper underneath it is going to suck what goes in it out of it. Put it in here. So what we actually have to do is lower all of these chests by 1 so that there's a gap in between the 2. So I'll lower all these chests by 1, and then we'll be done. And I might. So we'll just dig this out. So I probably will just continue the staircase on right there. Keep on going down, and then the system is complete, really. Because we got the minecart thing, so let's oh, of course now I can't get up. Here we go. Let's check the chest. It's empty. And head on over to see there's stuff in redstone. Stuff in lapis. Stuff in the coal. So now this went a lot quicker than I thought. Obviously because I was so dedicated in trying to get and we actually use minecarts in the that's why I got these things. That's how we do the separation. Before we end this episode, I'll hop over to my single player world and show you exactly what it is. This is it right here. So we toss a bunch of something in there, goes into the hopper as the chest on a minecart, or a furnace or a hopper on a minecart works. You can see it kind of flickering right there, possibly. But it goes into here, and then it goes to another one of these, and it filters through. So ignore the dead bushes. That was a previous test I did. But started with a stack of charcoal. Well, let's just see if we end up with half a stack of both. It takes a while to drain out of here. The bottleneck bottles up here, but that's fine. It can take a while. Here's the finished product of the machine we're building. So after we build that, we just need an on-off switch here for whether or not the charcoal machine pulls in excess charcoal up to the top or feeds it down into the system. And then the other thing that I'll probably add is a manual. Probably, I guess it'll have to be right there. On our other one, it won't have to be there, but I'll put this here or something and have it be a manual. You can manually take charcoal and put it into the system. And that will be it. Let's see, 32 and 32. Now this works differently when you put it in the charcoal maker as the input instead of just a chest with some charcoal sitting there, but that's okay. So, long episode today, but that's good. So, thanks for watching. Lots of fun. And check out the live stream every night, or almost every night, down in the description. And I will see you all later.